Hey everyone, welcome back to Barwick. It is Kinch again, and I'm going to do something a little bit different than I've done in my recent videos. Today I'm just going to do what I call the State of the Barwick Union Address, and that is just really me sharing some of my thoughts and some of the stuff going on in my head with you guys, just so we're all on the same page, I guess. I don't know. We don't have to be on the same page, so that's not quite my purpose for this. I think I just want to share some thoughts with you so you know where I'm coming from. How about that? First and foremost, awesome job in our recent war. We went toe to toe with a really good clan. They have a really impressive record. They've only dropped 1 star in like their past 11 wars, I think is what it was. That's really, really impressive. Good job on them. But we matched them. So we are improving. I love it. I love it. One thing, there's a few things with this most recent war and with some of the events that are going to end that I wanted to bring up. We have on the friend or foe event that will end in 3 days and 4 hours. The current league will end in 5 days and 4 hours. At the time that the league ends, some of the temporary troops that were part of this event are going to go away. That includes the disarmor hanging out in that wrestling ring, the cane, and the yeeter. Those will all go away. The giant, they don't list him as temporary. I think that's because he will exist in the form of the action. What is it called? The action figure. Which is a skill to equip on the Archer Queen. So the giant will live on, but not in the way that he is for this event, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know that he'll be a selectable troop. The reason why I bring that up is because I noticed that in wars, both I would say the majority of us in the attack and well over 50% of our enemies are using those troops, particularly the cane, because it's so incredibly OP, and that has been effective, but it will go away in 5 days. So it is now time. This would be a perfect time for you to really figure out how to attack with a different strategy. I cannot recommend to you enough. I know I've said this several times. I cannot recommend to you enough to figure out how to do a dragon attack. Now, I've made a couple of videos. To be quite frank, those videos were subpar. I do plan to revisit that and make some better videos that are a little more concise and a little more informative, a little less rambling. However, it is no coincidence if we look at the maps. Their top guy who 3-starred me and T3, he used largely dragon attacks. Your teammate, me, who 3-starred their top 2 guys, used dragon attacks. And not only that, if you look, I wish I could just fast forward to the end of this. If we play this through really quick, this is my attack on their top guy. I want you to see exactly how many troops I have at the end of this attack. It's not just that this attack is good, it is really, really, really OP. I didn't even run it all that well. Let me see if I can pause it here. I would argue, so here at the end of this, you can see, I mean, I think I started off with, I don't know, what, 12, 13, 14 dragons? And I mean, these are all dragons that I have left. Look at, I mean, there's just so many of them. I would argue that the dragon attack is actually more OP than using the temporary troops. I imagine at some point the balance team will relook at dragons, because from what I'm seeing, it is like the most viable strategy starting at Town Hall 7, 8, all the way through the end game. So I would encourage you to pick them up, try them, practice them. You will be happy when you are able to do it. Ask me questions. I know there's a couple of you that were trying to figure them out. The practice ones didn't go so well, and I think you abandoned them. Don't abandon them. Revisit them. Ask me questions. Show me a replay. Have me look at a replay. I can help you, and I promise you will be so happy when you are good at dragon attacks. Okay, this is the most important thing I'm going to say in the video. This is it. I want to be really, really clear. whether or not you are good at the game, whether or not you are a good attacker, has no bearing on how much I like having you in my clan or not. I like having you guys in my clan. I like being in a clan with you guys because you're fun, friendly, sociable, polite people. That is the top priority for me. If you're also good at the game, cool. If you're not, that's okay. Now, I am very aware that I take a deep dive into this game. I just really happen to like it, and I find it really interesting. The expectation is not that you guys all take that deep dive in there with me. If you want to, cool. But if this is a more casual game for you, totally fine. I don't expect people to enjoy. I'll say take it as seriously as I do, but that's not right either because I don't take it so seriously. I happen to really like it, and I get into the weeds on it. But if we lose a war or if something doesn't go well, like it doesn't ruin my day even a little bit. Not even close. You know, I just want to be clear on that because I say a lot of things and I give you guys a lot of information. And I don't want to give the impression that I expect you guys to put in as much time in it as I do. I do that because I like it. And if you like it, you can as well, but don't feel like you have to on my account. So, there you go. That's all I'm going to say about the attacking and the war and how much I love you guys. That just know that the priority is you're fun, friendly, and polite, and then everything else comes after that. So, we cool? Cool. Okay, good. Good talk. Clan War Games, which hasn't ended, and we're already to the Tier 6 reward. I said this when we got there. I don't know that I've ever gotten... It's been a while since I've gotten a Tier 6 this quickly in any of my clans, so you guys crushed it. And that's always really cool. Also, I should mention, if you are unaware, just because we hit Tier 6, don't stop to make sure you get your score up to 4,000. If you do, you will get to select an additional reward over here on the right when the clan games ends. So you get to pick one from each tier, and then you'll get to pick a 7th reward from any tier. So just be aware of that. Keep going through that until you get to that 4,000, so you can get that 7th reward. All right, that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for humoring me and staying with me as I ramble on. I just feel like sharing some of this information is helpful. Maybe not for all of you, but for a few of you. Don't ever hesitate to ask me questions, ask me for help. That's why I'm here. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being so active in the clan. It is so much fun for me to have an active clan, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys. We'll talk again soon. Peace out.